All right, let's pull back the curtain on something that can completely change your financial future: the stock market. We're going to forget all the confusing jargon and complicated charts. This is your simple, straightforward guide to building real wealth. Let's jump in.
You know the feeling, right? You're scrolling online, you see people on these amazing vacations, buying new cars, and you're just wondering how in the world they're doing it. Especially when it feels like the cost of groceries and gas, well, everything, just keeps climbing. It's a really common feeling, but what if there was a real way to close that gap? Okay, first, we need to talk about a huge problem that most people don't even know they have. That money you've worked so hard for, the money sitting in your savings account, it's actually losing its power every single day. Let's look at why.
This slide lays out a pretty harsh reality. Your savings account might be paying you, maybe 0.5% in interest if you're lucky? But here's the silent killer: inflation. That's just the rising costs of everything. And when inflation is higher than your interest rate, your money literally buys less tomorrow than it does today. Your wealth is just slowly disappearing.
So, if a savings account is basically a leaky bucket, what's the alternative? Well, this is where we introduce the single most powerful and accessible wealth-building machine on the planet for regular people like us: the stock market.
Just look at this chart. The difference is night and day. While your savings account is earning practically nothing, the stock market, and here we're using the S&P 500, which is just a basket of the 500 biggest U.S. companies, has historically returned somewhere around 8 to 10% a year on average. That huge gap, that's where wealth is made.
Now, that 8 to 10% might not sound like a life-changing number all by itself. But when you combine it with time, you unlock the most powerful force in all of finance. It's called compound interest. And this is the engine that does all the heavy lifting for you. The results are just staggering.
Let's use a real number here: $300 a month. For a lot of us, that's what we might spend on daily coffees, a few streaming subscriptions, or random stuff we buy online. You know, things we totally forget about a week later.
Now imagine you take that same $300 and instead you just put it into a super simple, low-cost S&P 500 index fund. You're not trying to be a genius, you're not picking stocks, you're not timing the market, you're just consistently betting on the overall success of the American economy. And here is the payoff. Over a 40-year period, that simple, consistent habit can turn that $300 a month into over $800,000. Nope, that is not a typo. That is the incredible power of compounding your money over a long time. Okay, I know what some of you are thinking. Isn't the stock market super risky? Isn't it just a big casino? And you know what? That is a completely normal and understandable fear. But to really succeed, we have to make a crucial shift in how we think about it.
And here is the key difference. Speculating is gambling. That's when you're chasing hype, buying into a trend, and just hoping you can sell it to someone else for more money later. Investing is totally different. You are buying an actual ownership stake in a real, profitable business. You're not buying a lottery ticket. You are becoming a part owner in some of the most successful companies in the world.
But what about crashes? You have to burn this quote into your memory. Think about the big ones: the 2008 financial crisis, the crazy drop in 2020. They felt like the end of the world at the time. But what happened? The market didn't just recover, it blew past its old records and hit new all-time highs. History tells us crashes are temporary. So this totally flips the script. If you're a long-term buyer, a market downturn isn't a disaster, it's a sale. It is literally an opportunity to buy more shares of great companies at a discount. Come on, you wouldn't be mad if your favorite jeans went on sale, right? It's the exact same idea. Okay, so our mindset is in the right place. Now let's get practical. The best part is, you don't need a PhD in finance or some crazy complex strategy. You just need a couple of really simple tools and habits. Let's break them down.
So your first tool is the index fund, and I absolutely love this analogy. Instead of trying to research and pick hundreds of different stocks, which is like trying to pick out the perfect apple, the perfect banana, the perfect grapes, you just buy the index fund. It's like buying the whole fruit salad in one easy go.
And look at what that one simple purchase gets you: instant diversification. With an S&P 500 index fund, your money is immediately spread across all the big sectors of the economy: tech, healthcare, finance, you name it. Your success isn't riding on just one company. It's tied to the growth of the whole market.
Next up, let's build some smart habits. First, dollar cost averaging. It sounds complicated, but all it means is you invest the same amount of money on a regular schedule. It smooths out the bumps. Second, and this is key, automate it. Take the emotion out of it. Just set it and forget it. And finally, use a super powerful account called a Roth IRA. With this, your money can grow, and when you take it out in retirement, it's completely tax-free. That is a massive, massive advantage.
Okay, so you've got the mindset, you've got the tools. The only thing left to do is to take that first step. And the best news of all is that getting started today has never, ever been easier. Let me show you exactly how simple it is.
All the old excuses for not starting are gone. You can open an account right from your couch in just a few minutes. You don't need thousands of dollars to start. Most places have no minimums at all. You can even buy little slices of expensive stocks. They're called fractional shares, with as little as $50. And you won't get killed with trading fees either.
So here it is, your 3-step launch plan. Step 1, go online and open an account. Step 2, set up those automatic transfers from your bank. Step 3, pick a simple low-cost index fund, like one that tracks the S&P 500. That is literally it. You are now an investor. The hardest part is just being patient and letting time work its magic.
And I just want to leave you with this final thought. Investing is so much like planting a tree. You don't plant a tiny sapling today and expect to have a picnic in its shade tomorrow. It takes patience. But by taking these simple steps today, you are giving your future self the most incredible gift. The best time to plant that tree was 20 years ago. The second best time is right now.